Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. Welcome back to the full walkthrough in the Crew 2. So I've been spending some free time, so I'm at Icon 94. Only 6 more to go until I'm about to be reaching up towards Icon 100 to have a fine vehicle reward. As for right now, looks like this one might have to get ready to go over to do some more rallycross events, but this is going to be quite very organized to be on the filters. Looks like I'm just setting up for myself before starting up onto the video clip. So now it's time to get ready to go on over to Dallas for a rallycross event. But this is going to be a pretty good, nice weather condition out there to be having a fine and sunny day in the morning. So let's get ready to go, and this is going to be having a good performance out there for my Citroen C3 rally racing. We'll be ready to go. So let's travel to and let's do this.
It's rare to know exactly when a sport began, but for rallycross, we know it down to the hour. February 4th, 1967 on TV. The sport was literally made for television. Talk about visionary. Now let's carry on that tradition.
Cool. Looks like this is going to be a fine tradition rally. Was starting out in the 1960s. This is going to be super excited.
2.
Let's go for it.
1.
And this time, this is going to be having a good skill to win.
Carve your name into that track.
I will, hero. This is going to be a fine track. Just to make sure, this is going to be an easy win. First checkpoint clear. Now going into the jump. Very excellent. This is going to be taking a lot of good laps by 3. So looks like I've just been spending a whole lot of more currency credits. We'll be stacking up some more. But anyway, if I could probably have to take 2 choices, gonna have to choose with a hypercar interception unit or an Alpha Grand Prix vehicle. So this will might have to take 2 million to be needed. But it takes a lot of hard work out there, but it also depends to be in ace difficulty. We'll be doing much better. Just gonna have to keep going much focusing to be on the track. But this time, no nitrous will be needed. But this is gonna be a much good, better performance. Okay, just gonna make sure this will might have to deal with the corners between the road and the dirt. Hold on a second. Looks like interesting. But good thing, one driver just already knows that this is gonna be a shortcut. That could be my guess. Okay, looks like the dirt in final lap is here. Just gonna keep going. First place still takes the lead. I don't know why animals are entered the track. I bet somebody else might need to go and take care of it. Okay, this time I'm about to do this shortcut. That will be much easier. We'll be dealing with some more corners. Checkpoint clear. Now it's just gonna take that final corner and go straight towards the finish line. There you go. Pretty good successful finish, and this is gonna be doing some better earnings. Oh boy. Okay, looks like there might be some cows on the rally track. Fantastic. Well, I bet this is going to be doing good for having a rallycross to be quite suitable on this track in Dallas. But luckily, I know, the cows just barely went in by doing a little bit interruption, but no hard feelings. But this time, this is going to be having a much better event with no animals around onto the track. So this will might have vehicles will be taking part of it. So Looks like this one might have to get ready to go for the next event. Tiger Tonic event. So looks like this one might have to go for a different track layout. So good thing this is going to be a pretty excellent track layout to be in the first race in Dallas. So I hope I could probably have to set a waypoint, and this is going to be the only easy way to get there. But I just already know the route. This is going to be much better besides travel to.
I'm very proud of this race. I came up with the idea, helped make all the arrangements myself. See, Rallycross started in Europe, so in honor of that, we're gonna run with nothing but European cars. I know. Genius, right?
That's right. Looks like this is the best pick to be using a European rally car. That would be much remarkable. So let's go for event number 2. I bet this is going to be quite doing good to be on a different track.
Go out there and win.
With much pressure. Okay, just keep going. Okay, looks like this is going to be the early shortcut. Good thing I just took the right spot. Very challenging. Gonna have to close into the gap. This will be a fine Group B rally car. We'll push it up to the limits. Just keep it a little bit stationary. There you go. Looks like this one might have to take the first lap before moving into lap number 2. Gonna have to keep it careful. Gonna have to use that shortcut every lap. So it might be possible to be staying on the current route, but it is a normal method. Oh boy. Looks like a deer just came in. Just gonna make sure to let it pass. Just stay on this corner. Take that full stretch, and just gonna have to keep it well, regain control. Okay, lap number 3 is in. Gonna have to stay on track. Just splashing in on the waters. But this is gonna be the only tricky shortcut that every rallycross racers can do. Gonna make that jump. Perfect and successful. Now, looks like this one might have a good full straightaway, and this is gonna be the final stretch. Perfect. First place at the podium. Now that is a pretty good, excellent track for rallycross. This is going to be pretty excellent to be reached at Icon 95. 5 more to go, and this is going to be quite perfectly amazing to get to 100. But of course, animals may be roaming around by enter the track. Okay, looks like this is going to be pretty good job. Well done on Dallas. Now, let's see. This one might have 2 events. But looks like this one might have to go for 1 event. But this is going to be doing well out there to have a nice, full, complex circuit. So let's set a waypoint in and get ready to roll. Just going to make sure this one might have a little bit warm up to be ready to go. Now, the third event is the Squad X event. Looks like this is going to be a recommend performance at 105, but this is going to be taking a lot of good professional skills to see how heavy drivers can really want to take their chances. I bet all-wheel drive will have to make a good matters to do it the most.
You know your championship material.
So let's get in there. Just gonna have to take the first turn. Better make sure this one might have the choice. Gonna have to do the right lane. That will might make the easy ways to go forward to take that checkpoint. Here comes the jump. Very good. So I hope there will be any chances that this is going to be a coast is clear. But sometimes animals may be roaming around onto the track. So we're just going to make sure to be kind to them. It is also to be part of nature. Okay, looks like lap number 2 is going in after lap number 1 is finished. This is going to be taking a lot of fine skills out there. Just going to hit the dirt. Goes right back in onto the tarmac and then... Okay, looks like the spectators are really enjoyed seeing my design to be going in for the lead. I bet this is going to be quite doing good to be taking part of a special stage rally. Only in the sprint race for Rallycross, so this will might be doing great like a World Rally Championship event. Alright, looks like this is going to be doing well. Keep calm, stay on a good formation.
Keep that bike moving. That's what a winner does.
Well, of course, Wade. So, good thing I just updated with my own design. So this is going to be taking some good changes. Almost there. Just going to pull that brake. There you go. And here comes the finish line. Yeah! Now that's awesome. Rallycross-tastic awesome. This is going to be doing good for some better earnings, and that one might have 3 epic rare loops.
Uh-oh. Wade wants to see us right away. He sounded really ticked off. Think it's something we did?
Well, this could be bad news, Hero. I bet this event was actually bad news. I bet Wade did something wrong about the true meaning of off-road racing, but I know this is going to be quite giving the most unexpected surprise. But anyway, I hope this will might have to be continued on to do some more events. But looks like this is going to be the second rival event available to take on Tucker Morgan. But anyway, I bet the first run is going to be pretty challenging, but it might be doing much needed to be taking some progress to go on. Now it's time to get ready to go over to Central Valley in California for the Rallycross, but this is going to be taking on for the first run. 105 recommend performance is going to be quite giving some good use. So looks like 171 for my Citroen C3 Rally Racing could probably do much better out there. So let's get ready and travel to and get prepared. So looks like I bet this is going to be taking a lot of percentage to do some more events in different disciplines on off-road. So let's go.
I don't mean to speak ill of nobody, but you might want to recon family, and not you. He may say he's mentoring you, but he's really just looking for you to rack up some points and win him a piece of the pie.
Well, I guess Tucker is here to participate. I bet this is going to be a very good track and get ready to roll. Now, Looks like this is going to be the only best chance out there. Take the first place and reach the podium. Okay, good shortcut advantage for Tucker. But I could probably have to take that first turn going in. Better expect a jump. Going straight through. Splashes into the water. There you go. Stay on track. Now lap number 2 is going forward. Okay, didn't see that coming. I bet I'm just doing the right way, not just doing the wrong way. Perfect. Now I'm in the lead. Now let's go forward to lap number 3. This corner is going to be going in towards the Joker. How obvious is that? Just stay on track. Looks like things will be doing much great. Now, lap number 4. This is going to be the final lap. Almost there, folks. UDRS and the Rallycross will take home the podium, and here comes the finish line. Wow. Under 2 minutes of this race, this is going to be a piece of cake. Now, looks like this one might grab 2 green loot. I'll make sure this will might have some live box to be detected later on. Okay, looks like just gonna have to go over to the map. Now, looks like this one might have Central Valley complete. Now it's time to go on for the next event, Tiger Tonic event. This is gonna be quite doing excellent to have some better earnings as usual. And also the Central Valley Endureflix event will be going on later. But anyway, I could probably have to take that recommend performance at 90. So it's just gonna have to set a waypoint and go nearby. I'm just getting warmed up.
Tucker once told me that the short laps make driving rallycross like learning a musical score. You can learn the ins and outs and really find the rhythm and pace of a course. Once you find that tempo, you'll be in the zone.
Well, find the rhythm. Looks like it's time to race the music. Let's proceed forward to the starting grid, and this is going to be the only different position, but also the same.
3, 2.
Let's go for it. Okay, looks like going in onto a different track. Just gonna have to hit the dirt. Now here comes for the jump. Gonna have to get closer. Looks like I'm facing a Camaro. But yes, I am facing a Camaro RS in a Rallycross edition. That could be a very good guess, folks. Looks like this is going to be a pretty good common guess. Okay, looks like she's going to make sure to keep it a little bit stationary and a little bit slowed down on the water.
We're looking good with you in front.
Okay, much appreciated, Wade. Just going to have to try to stay focused onto the race. Now, just gonna take that left turn. Okay, looks like this is gonna be the third lap. Just gonna have to keep it under pressure. Going inside and outside is gonna be the only rhythm. Last lap. Gonna have to go fast and quick and deal with some good gravel turns. There you go. I hope I could probably have to do much inside position at the tarmac, but the mix to be at the thirds will be doing good. And now, looks like this is going to be another first place by UDRS for taking a good successful finish and some earnings. Hold on a second, just going to have to take that turn and grab that loot. Perfect. Got some more parts. Of course, looks like a rival event is now nearby. What a surprise. Now, looks like this is going to get ready to roll for the next event. I bet this is going to be quite come in handy. Now, let's see. This is going to be going over to Tiger Tonic event. Just going to set that waypoint in. And maybe this one might have to go for another direction.
You're gonna thank me for getting you into this race. The Classic Car Special. Now everybody's driving rare and vintage vehicles. This is gonna be a real treat for you. Now go out there and win it for me.
Racing with vintage rally cars? Wow, looks like this is going to be a pretty good classic.
3,
Now, I hope this is going to be quite doing good to get ready to take part in a rival event. But I know, looks like this is going to be taking some few progress we'll have to take. Okay, looks like this time I'm about to hit the Joker corner. Now I'm about to be going in onto that 240C. Going for it. First lap down, moving on to lap number 2. Gonna have to keep my A game up. Always using that shortcut that might take that advantage. But also, splashing water is gonna be taking a little bit more time of cleanup. Okay, that was close. Almost gets a little bit loose control on the traction. Wow. Looks like the driver in the Camaro RS is finally meet at last. This is going to be going in to take that rematch, folks. But I can still take that good defense to be going in. Come on. Just gonna have to keep a little bit stationary. Almost there. Looks like this is gonna be taking. I'm going in towards the finish line. There you go. This will might have to take that good first place for UDRS. And that was a pretty good impressive to have that shortcut to be taking on for the first turn. Alright. Looks like this is doing great. So, I hope this is going to be quite doing much important needs to take part for this event. But anyway, I guess this is going to be going in to take on the Switch. That will might have a little bit more situation. That will might turn out to be taking some few problems out there, but looks like this is going to be quite doing good to take on 3 disciplines in off-road class boats. And this is going to be the only reward is to get that helicopter as the ultimate prize. So I hope this will might have to set a waypoint one more time. And I guess I'm about to be taking on with Wade. Looks like this is going to be a much unexpected effort out there to have this kind of a conversation. I hope this will might have a cutscene, folks. I bet this is going to be much pretty expected to turn out to be.
I've got to tell you, hero, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. The relationship between me and your driver is, shall we say, a little rocky.
Whose fault is that? The way I see it, you've been putting yourself first this whole time. If we are where you say we are, it's on you.
Fault isn't the question here. What to do is. Normally, a driver gives me trouble, I just let him go. But your friend's a little too poppy for that. So here's the plan. 1 race, one-on-one, for the whole shooting match. And if I lose, I'll leave. If I win...
You know what? You're on.
This is going to be a most epic showdown out there, folks. It's me versus Wade.
2,
So let's do this.
1.
I'm gonna be picking you out of my tie trades.
I hope Wade just took the head start. Now, looks like this one might have to catch up to him. But I know this is going to be a very tricky method. Shortcuts will be going in to take the first leg of Rallycross. Just gonna go into the Joker.
You think you don't need me? You're wrong.
Slightly mistake, Wade. Slightly mistake. Now, looks like I'm in the lead. Just gonna have to keep going forward towards the first lap. I bet this is gonna get a little bit more jumpy. Take that checkpoint here. Splashing into the water. Keep it nice and slow.
Passing you is so easy, I could do it in my sleep.
Well, I bet this is gonna get a little bit more tougher out there. Now, looks like this one might go for a different course. This route will be lead towards Rally Raid.
I gotta hand it to you. You're hanging tough.
Yep, I'm just always going tough to do off-road.
I told you that you couldn't beat me.
Just taking first place in the lead for me, Wade. That's how epic fast for off-road racers can go. Okay, looks like this is gonna get a little bit more tough out there when inside the tree of the forest. Gotta make sure this will might have the best route to go in. Better have to punch through onto the field.
Just a few more miles and then you're gone.
Okay, well, so far, looks like this is going to be taking a good progression out there. Only 30% to go. I bet this is going to be taking on for some suitable directions. Gotta make sure this will might have to beat the terrain. Okay, maybe not. Just gonna get that attempted recovery. Just do that reverse. Gotta remember the obstacle course on every structures. Gotta remember that. Now let's go uphill. Now let's see how far Wade can go. Okay, looks like he's going way behind. Looks like I'm actually winning this, folks. This will might take the finish line until I'm home free. Almost there, just take that few more yards to go. Oh yeah, looks like I finally win. Looks like this will might have the first outcome we'll be seeing to take a good look.
What the hell just happened?
There was a deal, Wade. You lose, you vamoose. Time to hold up your end of the bargain.
No way. Not happening. And what deal? Anyone hear anything about a deal?
I heard you. Kind of a lot of us did.
Shut up, you. You didn't hear nothing.
Don't try and skip out on it, Wade. All these folks heard you agree to it. Now, are you gonna do the honorable thing?
You know what? You're right. I'm gone. But don't think you've heard the last of me. There's still plenty of road out there.
Well, that just leaves one piece of business. You beat Wade and got enough points, but you got him beating Wade. You really want to be champion here? You have to go through me.
Come on, Tuck, we've got nothing against you.
And I've got nothing against you, but someone's got to be the champion. So, we do one more race head to head to see who really owns the off-road. Whenever you're ready, of course.
Okay, looks like Wade's gone. Now it's time for me to take on Tucker Morgan. One-on-one in Rallycross.
2, 1.
Let's get it on. Win the race.
We're gonna see who the real champion is.
We'll have to find out. Now, looks like this is going to be going in to take on the road. Just going to have to do some more routes to take the checkpoint. Turn left. Now we're going in to take on the dirt. Feels good to take the downhill onto the dirt route. But this is an excellent special stage rally before we are about to be going in to take the second leg as a conclusion. Just gonna have to going forward to take the motocross, folks. That should do it. Another checkpoint clear. Here I go.
Let's see if this'll throw you.
That's right. Looks like this will might have Rallycross will be taking the second leg. But that was absolutely might be pretty good to have this event. First part to taking on Wade, and for the second part, taking on Tucker Morgan is going to be the only shared part. So it looks like this one might have a Congressions will be taking on for some few jumps and some skills. But luckily, I bet this is going to be the only substitute for off-road. But what can I say? I just already took Rally Raid for today. But thank goodness, the KTM 450 EXC just barely took some good upgrades. Okay, better make sure to take that good extreme stunt. Ooh, that was so close. That could be a little bit more careful when hitting towards the tree next time. That will might need to take some fine downhill skills, but cutting through to the bushes will might take one aim step focus towards the next checkpoint. And here comes the finish line. I'm about to go for it. Oh man, that is awesome.
Congratulations. I gotta hand it to you, you're the champion. Plus, you got rid of Wade, a pretty full day if you ask me. But what's next? There's gonna be an awful lot of drivers looking for guidance now. Who's gonna give it to them?
Well, nobody asked me, but I could think of one good candidate right off the bat. Tuck.
Who? Me? I'm not sure I'm right for the job.
Why not? You know these folks and you know the terrain. Who'd be better?
I don't know. I guess. Hell, I'll give it my best shot, at least until someone better comes along. And don't worry, you'll still see me out there.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
Much pressure to be appreciated to have a double down achievement. Now that was pretty awesome out there. Off-road-tastic awesome. Oh, sweet ultimate earn. A Proto A500. So it looks like it's now available in headquarters.
See, it's not about money. And like I told you, it sure as hell isn't about getting your name out there. It's about being lucky enough that we get to do this every day. I mean, if you told me I could make a living at this, I'd have said you were crazy. But here we are. Maybe we're not making as much cash as some, but take a look around. Here, there's all kinds of ways to be rich.
So that was a pretty good excited Switch event, folks. Now, looks like this is going to be pretty good to have a Proto A500 is now available at the base camp in Off-Road HQ. So good thing I'm at Icon 96, but man, going in to take Rallycross towards Rally Raid and then the Motocross will be doing the last leg. But this is going to be taking two parts to be starting out in Rallycross. But I mean, other off-road disciplines will be doing the second part. But this is going to be the best time to going right on over to Off-Road HQ. So looks like this is going to be doing great to have a nice part of a layout view. So good thing in the first run, I just barely took a successful finish before taking on Tucker Morgan in the second run. It was absolutely off-road-tastic. But this is doing impressive, so I hope this will might be quite doing good that we might have to take on for only one last discipline to be in off-road. But hovercraft is going to be quite getting needed, so looks like this will might have to go on over. So let's just gonna have to head on over to HQ at base camp. So looks like this is going to be very perfect to get a helicopter. Oh sweet mercy, this is gonna be good. So looks like this will might get that helicopter. Oh man, looks like this is going to be quite much different when like flying a plane. So just going to make sure to use the R2 and L2 to go up. But man, looks like this is pretty good out there to have a nice place in the area. Just going to have to circle around here, but this is pretty excellent to have this kind of a vehicle to be flying in the air. Only one helicopter in the game, but this is gonna be quite very good out there to have a nice sightseeing view. So maybe this will might take a good look at the interior. Wow, looks like this is gonna be quite very good. I'm just piloting in the helicopter. So looks like I just saw one player just driving around, so looks like this is gonna be pretty good to be taking on for some good scouting tour out there. So luckily, this one is very good to track down with some live reward. Maybe this will might have a good charm that will might be quite taking part in free mode. But looks like this is gonna be quite good out there in the mountain states. Flying around in the Monument Valley, but it was so fantastic out there, so I could fly this helicopter at any time. So looks like this is going to be pretty good for some rallycross events, and also a rival event available was participate. So I know this will might have to do some more off-road events. Will be continue on for the next journey, but this is going to be pretty good out there, so I could probably might be trying out with this good helicopter. It was fantastic and some good balance to be flying in the air. So for the next part, I'll be racing with Alpha Grand Prix, and this is going to be the best time to be having over 1 million bucks, but this is going to be doing some more events. We'll be stacking up with some more currency credits at any time. Alright folks, I hope you really enjoyed watching the video. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. You can follow me on Instagram, DeviantArt, and GT Planet whenever you want. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time to continue the journey in the Crew 2, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean. Hyperion-Blue-GT, signing out.